Hi friends, it's Miss Leah at the Trenton Library. We have some exciting news this week. We opened on Monday, June 8th, that's the right date, with some limited hours and some limited services. So it's a good idea to check the website just to make sure that, we're all on the same page together. That's kind of a library joke. If you want to laugh, you can laugh. It's not that great. Anyway, so another exciting thing that started is our summer reading program. And we have 3 programs, one for youth, kindergarten, going into kindergarten to grade 5, for teens, going into grade 6 to grade 9, and adult, grade 12, because we have an adult program, and that starts when you're 18 years old. And that's 18 until, whatever. So, so those are some exciting things that are happening. And one of the exciting things about our summer reading program is based on fairy tales and imagination. And the theme is Imagine Your Story. And today I want to share a fractured fairy tale with you. And the fun thing about a fractured fairy tale is like a fairy tale, then you add different things to it and you change it around and you kind of make it your own. So if you know of a story that you really love and you kind of want to change it around, like instead of the 3 little pigs, it could be the 3 little cows or the 3 little wolves or anywhere you want to make it. This is kind of great, isn't it? So to begin, I have a great song I want to sing with you, and I'm going to use my friend Mickey over here to help me with it. Wait, he's on that side. He magically reappeared on the other side. Did you see that? I didn't see it either. That's why it's called magic. So this is my friend Mickey. Hi, Mickey. And he's going to do a song called The Noble Duke of York. Did you know he had 10,000 men? The noble Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. And when you're up, you're up. And when you're down, you're down. And when you're halfway to the top, you're up, north, down. Good job, Mickey. Good job, you too. So thank you for doing that song with me. And I have another song. See, Mickey let me borrow, Mickey. Let me borrow his magician's hat to do a song that we've done before. Now, you don't have to use a hat to do this song. You can use any item of clothing if you like. Say a sock or a glove, a pair of pants. In this case, we're using a hat. So it goes like that. On my head, I wear my hat. It is such a silly hat with a wiggle waggle to and fro. Where else should my silly hat go? Where should it go? Did you say foot? What a great idea. Let's see. Can I get it on my foot? On my foot, I wear my hat. It is such a silly hat with a wiggle waggle to and fro. Where else should my silly hat go? What do you think? How about on my hand? On my hand, I wear my hat. It is such a silly hat with a wiggle waggle to and fro. Where else should my silly hat go? Well, I'll let you figure that part out for yourselves because I want to share a silly story with you. So let me put my silly hat over here. And thanks again to Mickey for letting me borrow that. My book is right over here. Did it fall down? It didn't fall down because it would be really funny if it did, because this book is called Falling for Rapunzel by Leah Wilcox, illustrated by Lydia Monks. And do you see who's on that cover? Rapunzel. And there's our prince and his horse. And it's published by Putnam and Sons, division of Penguin Young Readers Group. Oh goodness, look at all these. I wonder what kind of clue that's going to give about the story. Oh, it's a lovely day for Rapunzel and her tower. Once upon a bad hair day, a prince rode up Rapunzel's way. From up above he heard her whine, upset her hair had lost its shine. He thought her crying was a plea and sallied forth to set her free. Alas, she was too far away she was too far away to quite make out what he would say. I've had that happen where you can't figure out what somebody is saying. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, grow down your hair. Oh, I don't know if you can see this, but that looks like Little Red Riding Hood on his face. She thought he said your underwear. Oh no. No, Rapunzel, your curly locks. Guess what he got instead? Rapunzel threw down her dirty socks. P.U. Oh. Please, love, just your silky tresses. Another word for hair. She thought he asked for silky dresses and lace and frills up to his head. The prince's cheeks were blushing red. Rapunzel, do you have a rope? Rapunzel dropped a cantaloupe. Clunk. It burst into pieces on his head. Oh, bad catch, Rapunzel said. Perhaps, he sighed, this is a test. And bound by love, he did not rest. He only just met her. Okay, Rapunzel, how about twine? What do you think he's gonna get? She heaved out her blue ribbon swine. Wink, wink. By now, the prince was feeling hammered, not to mention less enamored. He growled up, do you have a ladder? Rapunzel tossed out pancake batter. It covered him from head to toe. She yelled, it's better cooked, you know. I would agree. At this, poor prince had a cry, but he cupped his hands for one last try. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your braid. Confused, Rapunzel pushed out her maid. Oh no. The maid fell squarely on the prince, quite pleased with the coincidence. She nimbly jumped off his lap and soon revived the flattened chap. Then smiling, she said, for what it's worth, you'll find I'm really down to earth. His young heart thrilled, he gave a hoot, and for what's more, she was cute. She set the prince upon his steed, then leapt up behind with graceful speed. Then leaning close so he could hear, she whispered something in his ear. I fell for you when we first met. He nodded. How could I forget? Rapunzel watched them ride from sight. I'm glad I finally heard him right. Uh-oh. She's I hope if they come back for more, they'll think to knock on the door. And that's the end. Thank you so much for listening, my friends, and joining me on our story time today. Before we go, I just want to sing our last song, which is Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. So if I may please see your beautiful hands high in the air, it goes like this. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. And thanks again, my friends, for joining us today. Don't forget to check our website for more information about our opening and our summer reading programs, and stop by and say hi. It was good to see you. Thank you again. Bye-bye.